Hello all. Right, there's a load of videos on there on YouTube that will tell you how to undo a curtain side. Very useful videos made by people who know how to undo curtain sides. And you'd think this is an advantage. And it is an advantage because they know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Up until a week ago, I'd never even touched one of these things. The thing is, there's a lot of people on YouTube that show you how to do it, but they take for granted stuff that they just do automatically, which people like me go, how does that work? So these are the things that I've learned over the last week on how to open the curtain side, and I hope it helps. I've done a little bit already, but starting from the right, so imagine that there's your truck there. I've unclipped them bits, but let's imagine they're like these. Let's use our imagination. Let's pretend it's all clipped in, because that's the way it'll be. The curtain is strapped tight. These bits. Now, to take it off, the first thing you need to do is undo these clips. So we're going to go across to these clips now. So there's a clip there. I'm doing it one-handed. I'm not into effects. Now, people will tell you to yank down on that bit hard. That's not good advice, because there's this loop in here, and the bit that you want is the bit at the front. If you pull on the bit at the back, it's counterproductive. It's pulling against itself. So what you do from outside, pull on the front. You see that thing ping down on the spring? That will release it. Don't put your head too close like that, because it will biff you in the face, and that will come up. The next thing you need to do, now the first time I done this, I tried to get this bit up by hand, and I tore my hands to pieces. I'm trying to get this bit on the bottom off, and I'm cutting my hands up, and I thought, oh, that firm at the last one, they wound me up, haven't they? They've done it up too tight. So what I then worked out is eventually you loosen it. So I learned how to loosen it, and then I put them back on again loose. I thought, oh, that's nice and easy, that clips down easy now. Got to my next pickup, two of them were hanging off. So I now realise you've got to loosen them and tighten them every time. So what we do is you pin that up. There's this bit here. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. This bit on the inside, that pushes up. Push that up, and you'll get a little gathering at the top where my little finger is. And then you pull this bit down, and that will just fall off. The other thing they don't tell you is some of them are busted. The ones that are busted look like this. They're tucked behind. Same thing, pull that one out from behind, ping it off, it'll fire up, same as before, push it up, and then goes like that. See, right. You do that all the way along, like that. They're all off now, because it's like Blue Peter. This is one I've done earlier. Right, so the next thing you then got to do is you've got to release the tension on the curtain. This is done at two ends. Sometimes you go like that, right, there's two levers. One of them releases the curtain, that's the bottom one there. One of them ratchets it tight, that's the top one. Sometimes you'll pull this lever, nothing happens. That means it's seized. Go and do the one at the other side. You can still get this end off by releasing the other side, because it takes the tension off. So what you do is you pull that like that. As you see, the curtain comes out. It will now come out of the hole. So you can now get your arms up here, 1, 2, and lift that out like that, and the curtain will fall out. Right, I'm now going to go and put you on the thing so you can see the next bit. Alright, you see that? Cool. Right, now I'm going to go to the back of the truck and pull the curtain back. Use two hands, this motion, like this. Grabbing from the back, where the line is, level with them clippy things, you pull back. You keep going until your curtain's off. Another little trick, if it's flapping in the wind, that pole can go through the roof. So what you do there, get this clippy bit, where the pole is, put it underneath, just give it a little clip, stops that banging about a bit. Right, that's how we open it. Now to put it back together, we do the same in reverse. I'm going to go over to this end, now undo my little pole. Bit underneath, two hands on the pole again, up in the hole at the top there, and clips in down the bottom. Right, let's get the phone back. Okay, are we still rolling? We're still rolling, fantastic. Last one, cut yourself off short. Right, here we go. So here, what we do, we close the bit that releases the tension, and then we use the ratchet. Now you see the ratchet, it's got a cog. It'll come out like this. It's got two positions, this way, see that drop? It's got two positions. One like that, where it's not catching on the cog, and one like that when it is. So you can pull forward, and then you go backwards and it releases, like rowing a boat. Like that, like that. That's nice and tight now. clip that back into place. It'll clip in there. Right, now putting the straps back on again in reverse. Clip that back underneath the guide rail or whatever it's called. Try to keep this bit straight. Better. Right, now in this bit here, really need 2 hands for this. You have to pull down tight on this and at the same time close with that. So I'm gonna, you know, that's not tight enough. I'm gonna have to do this one after. Pull down tight there and with the other hand close on the top. With the busted ones, stick that underneath, pull down tight on the busted bit and clip down on top. And then to stop this waggling around in the wind, you tuck it round, sort of put it round like you're doing your tie at school, stick that one in there. You do that all the way along, that's your curtain tight, you're good to go. One other little thing that I've learned after having my new lorry is sometimes the handle's on the back, sometimes this bit here is easy, sometimes you come to take it off, it's really stuff. I put WD-40 on when you get out my crowbar hammer. No, what you do in this situation, if this bit doesn't move easily, get this handle, bang, and then that'll fly around. Right, so that's it. That's what I've learned in the last week about how to do up curtain sights. I'm sure you guys out there will have a much better idea of how it works than me, and you probably all tell me the answers. And what we do is we have a chat on a Sunday, on me Sunday Q&A, and we talk about all this kind of stuff. But I hope that helps, and I hope you're well, everybody, and I hope, as we say, you take care and take money. Cheers.